I'm actually good evening. You keep saying it every single day. You know, all the G's friends with Tiny Back WX with yet another vlog to do. It is now 3:30 on. Let me repeat that again. Okay. It is 3:30. Actually, we're about to turn 3:31 on Friday, November 21st, 2025. Main focus today: laundry. Today it's a big day for laundry as well because we need to just, you need to know. There's so much to do, and another reason why is that I don't have any jeans for next week. I don't have jeans for next week. So, if you like to see the, ready for laundry, okay? We're gonna pour a little. You know the drill, right?
I know the drill about what?
About the laundry, okay?
Sure.
So let me fold this up until it is. You want to start right now?
Get right there. Good. Good job.
So let's pour it in there.
Yeah, pour it in there.
So I like to show the audience about it because I'm making a vlog right now. So that's where it changes up.
All right, now you're going to put the clothes in.
We're gonna put the clothes in there. We'll see you in the drying rack.
Good job.
Let's put it like this. Nice. And then
You can do a little bit more. Tiny bit more. That's perfect, right there.
and I'm gonna close it down.
Yep.
Please remember this is a fire hazard.
So,
Let's
push the button.
So let's press the button in 3, 2, 1.
See the green? It'll start.
It will start momentarily.
There you go.
Dude, it's magic. So let's make there's no fire. So, well, one other thing that I didn't show you last time I was doing this vlog is that we pretty much have this Womp Womp. Is that I did not show you gameplay of Wally. We'll show you that. It's coming up probably Sunday morning. And speaking of games, there are other games too, especially a tournament that we're going to be playing on Saturday. Womp Womp. Well, not technically a Womp Womp. Because, you know, if you, if you do that stuff, that, possibly there would be a lot more of that. But just checking in on the computer system. It's now 4:30. And, and if you haven't noticed already, I tell you that I can't to my insert on this test already. This one was the only one that got the RWT today. This week actually. Apparently, Gray did not do the test. What are you doing, WNG575? It's off, I believe. So let's go to the weather channel and change it to 4. So once Channel 6 comes back on the air, WNT 575, we will be coming back to the channel lineup. Speaking of WWL, speaking of stations, this is actually now middle. I've seen lots of reports of the off-air message. Apparently, I did not see it, but you know, apparently did not saw it, but it gets me a little too much of concern because so let's take a look at some of the outages right now to make sure that it's not like hold on a second. Bad news. A station that I did get last week, 2023. WXM 44 in Windsor, it's out of service. Oh, that's why it's damaged because of. And you notice that so if you go to Massachusetts, all stations are normal, but if you go back to coverage, and if you go to New Hampshire, hold on. I keep here in Maine, New Hampshire. Oh, come on. There you go. As you can see, the only if I'm in New Hampshire, the only Vermont station I could get, the other Vermont station I could get, which is normal right now, it's WWG50. I'm not sure what happened there. I also saw some closings in Ohio, Pennsylvania. New Jersey. No, not New Jersey. New York and New Hampshire. And yeah. So I mean, everybody loved my vlogs, which I always do. Look at some of the other ones. So this is the seasonal snowfall from the 9 winters. Average snowfall was 49 inches. The only one that was above average 2016 for 2017 where we had 71.1 inches of snow. The closest of them was 2017-2018 when we had 48.4, and the closest one to near normal was 2020-2021 and we had 44.9 inches of snow. All the other years we had not much snow. The lowest snowfall actually was 2023-2024. And 2024-2025 was also not that snowy either. It's actually placed second to last place in the snow. Let's get back to some of the other ones, including Sloan. Tuesday was in Bradley International Airport. And she will be... You can see Bradley getting ready. And then also Sloan will getting unknown. I mean, if you were here, and Sloan would like, what? And then Foxy Woxy, oh man, that's not going to be a good idea. Mayor was always actually. Now, Toys for Tots will be closed on. Actually, Toys for Tots will be closed on Monday. Alright, we're getting ready for bright nights that will be back. Stephanie Simonius and Waggy Hill for the. Sorry how about that. More to come. And more back to Swan Wick back on November 16th. Red carpet rules. How about that? And speaking of the National Dog Show, that's coming up later. Who's coming back to Holyoke Mall? That's right, Toys for Tots is coming back to the Holyoke Mall. It's going to be the opening at the end of November. Hopefully it's November 30th because I mean, let's look at the best. Let's look at all the posts from Tyra Bawadi this week. Let's got some updates here. All of them with a vertical contest here, and he feels accomplished. Wow. Breakfast should not be for dinner. Well, I can take it up for it, Tyra. And then Wow. What do you want? Coffee? Well, yeah, not a good idea. If you're interested, then don't stand again. I would like to take it in there. Back to Abby. We also want to let you know that Maurice's work's been like... That would be wicked. Oh my goodness. Alright. That was nice, Abby. Alright. Some more school pictures for Aaron Conway. And we got some updates from Swanwick. Here are today's, let's show you. More to come. Let's look at some of them. Now back to, now let's get back to some of the other ones. Here are some funny ones. And, Karabari is refusing to get coffee this morning despite National Princess Day on Tuesday. I mean, well, if they had a, you want a taste of what, eh? That would be Amherst, you know. We have to wake up 4 hours by. We'll have coffee tomorrow. Thanks for sharing a little bit of it with me. Yeah. Thanks so much. Big shout out for Matt. Bringing the Jordan and angling the noon, so we'll have to need a snack. Yeah, that's so sweet. Definitely. Alright, more to come. More to come later. There's another one. Let's take a look at some of the other ones. And we're going to take a look at all of them. We're going to start with WWLP as always. We just made a brand new story. Moments ago. So coming up at 5:30, and 6, they're gonna expect what? But during the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, that's coming up at 5:30, and 6. We do have breaking news coming into the newsroom. A suspect has been charged with attempt murder in connection to a stabbing inside a Westfield business, as according to Gaslight Barbers. Another suspect was arrested for a Hadley Police and a case involving the Massachusetts State Police after a motor vehicle swap on 91. Alright. Let's take a look right now at the others. That was from 22 News. Let's go. And now let's look at the Storm team. And Brian Rabbit is here today. That's nice. Alright. So it looks like temperatures just went to the 50s and then heading to the 45 again. And it looks like we are going to see tonight and Saturday morning as very rainy. We also are seeing some clouds over there. Alright, I have something to say. What I'm going to do is I am going to replace the orange charger from this. Actually, this occurred a moment ago when I was doing it. So I'm gonna swap out the chargers and replace it. Chargers out, so now we can continue on with our vlog. Danny just told me yesterday that what did you say, Danny? No, I don't know. Okay, fine. By the way, this is 2016 when they declared the war. So this was 2012. They just had this. So let's gonna stop it right now. And yeah, let's continue on because if we don't have a lot of time there. I don't have any recordings from Thursday, unfortunately, so just sort of want to border this going. Did I say anything from Instagram? Do we have a shout out here? According to most of them, like 2 days from now. Nothing else. I think we just made some new threads separate. I don't know why a lot of people want to go on Instagram to, do anything. So, let's get an update now on weather-wise. Because it's weather-wise, you don't expect weather-wise. Let's move on. Over to go. They made an update to now include not just Romanian weather radar, but they now also include red borders to see if the radar is down. Oh, I see Brandon Montgomery now in Mississippi. There he is. Not for podcast. Of course, we have. While I was at school, we did a 3 first morning. We now have an SVR for Franklin and Gaston counties in Missouri until 4:30 p.m. We are still fixing the HP and may not be doing the HP for a while though, because of what happened. Do we have a new? We have an update to that SVR. I think they just updated the SVR. Okay. They just went ahead and updated it. Okay. So they've just went ahead and updated the SVR for portions of Missouri. So a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 3:30 for South Franklin and southeastern Gaston counties. Got some storms. In Texas. Okay. Let me double check this thing. Let's see. Back to. We're gonna take a break of time out. Oh, by the way, we also have the Bruins game today. And we won't be doing a school bus video on Saturday in the absence of doing the Jack Banner Turkey Trot, the 33rd annual Jack and Turkey Trot. which was originally scheduled for that Saturday. I'm instead going to do a school bus video, which is fine with me. And I'll record all of them. Also, the outdoor events forecast today, because Meteorologist Brian Roberts is coming to it. Alright. Let's see. I haven't seen... Don't see anything. Okay. I'm pretty sure that was the first thing I did before. I'm not sure though. They will be shutting down the Southside Commission Center a moment ago. Alright, this video is actually a little bit longer than I was expecting. Because I have a lot to do. In the meantime, however, it is now 4 o'clock. And they will... So, what you should do is look over some of the... I was trying to look for a new one. It's also... The Patriots are playing against the Bengals on Sunday. There are no more international games, finally, for the NFL. And then they play another game on Sunday next week. They will be facing off against the Giants on the first day after. Not the first day after. I think that's next Monday. I could be wrong on that, however. I could be wrong on that being Monday. Okay. So, another thing I need to do, though, is to look at the Caribbean monitor system. Because I didn't see them. This is still plugged in. Yep, that is plugged in. Alright. And this one's bending a little bit, but I like to keep it at this. And I also went ahead and tangled that one out because I had a DXE, but anyways. We are... Alright, we now know what... Actually, there are new upgrades at Bradley International Airport. Thanksgiving holiday travels continue. More to come later. Alright. It's been a long while, but... I had a lot to do. That was my problem. Okay. So. Yep. So, yeah. Okay. So I have a lot to cover. Alright. And I even did not have the time to do laundry again. So, once tomorrow, or once the dryer hits on the floor, then I would replay the videos. Like before, but, another thing that wasn't on the channel was the Forest Park one. I did not show you the Forest Park one. Here are some of those key moments. Picnic tables. This happened on October 26th. Not like this, where you can climb. I'm also trying to... Yeah. But we also want to do this from here.
What, you want to sit on there now too? I don't think you can, buddy.
There, we took pictures in there.
James has to picture for this.
This one looks psychic. That was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. That was definitely a lot of fun. It was fun for a while, but I should not expect it about this. Alright. Back to, that was, some highlights from the action of the Forest Park. Including a team that tweeted crime, okay? Alright, that's fine. There is still a first alert desk, apparently. They continue to add in information from the first alert desk, only for the nighttime, however, because Roger is always taking a reporter. But Stephanie Simone, which probably thought her from the pictures, is still there. Alright. Back to, highlights and, all that other stuff. Alright. It's been like 31 minutes since I started this video. And there's one more thing that I like to do before I have to sign off. Because I need to set up the outdoor events. And it's about what I saw on Sunday because when I was looking to the weather, I saw snowflakes, not just on Sunday in the morning, but then they also expanded it to Saturday too. Wow. What a coincidence. And Tuesday into Wednesday could see our first rain in a while. Good news is that it's not going to affect much on the drought situation. And by the way, we were gonna have Halloween action on, next tomorrow's vlog. And by the way, tomorrow's vlog could really take an hour. This is like a half an hour and more. Last time we had 20 minutes of it, right here. And technically vlogs are called Afternoon Live. I just named them vlogs because, you never know what vlogs you can do. So that's probably going to conclude this vlog, actually, because, I have to take some charge. Like, it's charging right now, but it's been like 34 minutes since I've been not vlogging. So let's take a break. Okay. I will record one more thing after this, the Outdoor Events Podcast, and tomorrow, not just we'll have yet another vlog, but also we will be having the school bus video. Yeah!